Here we go.
It's pretty freaky.
Now recording.
Forgot about that voice.
Yeah. Alright, so...
Can I just...
Dragon Ball Z
I keep meaning to say, but then I forget. When Ada is talking, they do refer to themselves as we and us, and them and they. And I try really hard to stay in character and remember that, but obviously that's not natural for me to do it for myself, so I do mess up, but in character, that is how they refer to themselves. So if I mess up, then ignore that. She's saying it correctly.
Just for the audience, actually, could you explain why?
I don't know, am I giving it away to our fellow team members who might not necessarily, I don't know, have you all read her backstory? Or?
Sure. Who has actually read...
I didn't actually read any of the other backstories for the main reason that I didn't want to know. I wanted to learn it.
Okay, let's keep it a secret then. Sure.
Okay.
It's better that way, more of a mystery.
I mean, I'm assuming you guys just figure she's a bit quirky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got you thinking now, eh?
Well, I always wondered why you were referring to her as they, and I was like, does she have like a split personality or something? Or someone else there? But yeah.
You'll find out, I assume.
There's actually just two midgets standing on top of each other.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. Please, let it be that.
That's why they wear that big trench coat in the concept art that I did for her. It's hiding. She's actually two children just standing on each other's shoulders.
Alright, let's quickly go over what happened last session and then we'll jump straight into the fight.
Okay.
So basically, Yui went missing and Sada came to you, Ada, to try and get help to find out where she was. And so everyone sort of tried to go help and find Yui. It turns out Yui was just around behind the apartment building, playing with rats and in the sewage. So that was that, and then what else happened? I actually can't remember. Yes, no, I remember. Yes, so you guys all went back inside, and then all the sprinklers went off in the building all at once, and it was a bit
that's right, yeah.
sinister. It's quite a random thing to happen.
Yep.
All at once, right? And then
without a fire alarm.
Yeah, without a fire alarm. And these firemen came into the building. It turns out they were all either hired by WorldSat or working for WorldSat, part of WorldSat. They came in and basically started opening fire on everyone. And you guys managed to deal with them, but there was a bit of damage to the property, and one of the apartments was actually shot quite a lot by someone's shotgun. One of the firefighter private security people's shotguns, and the whole apartment building was basically blown through the walls wide open, and someone was killed. Hideo Watanabe's wife, Sada, who you guys had just helped rescue Yui from behind the apartment building, she was killed. Or she's at least dying. And she was on the ground, and Poe tried to do CPR on her, but to no avail. And whereabouts are you guys now? Are you kind of running upstairs?
Yeah, so Ada and were they with D or Pedro up on the roof?
D.
It was D. We just ran out the door onto the roof, and then you described the enemies on the roof to us, and then and then the game was paused.
Yeah. I think Poe was still down. Ada.
So D and Ada on the roof. I'm ahead of Ada by maybe so if you're placing us on a map, I'm ahead of Ada out the door, and Ada just coming out the door probably.
And Poe and Pedro, are you guys still downstairs on the first floor?
Yes.
Yeah.
We were
still in the
Watanabe's apartment.
But not for long.
Okay. Not for long. Alright, so you guys basically aren't going to be in this combat encounter just yet. So I do...
In the initiative turn, though?
Yes. Well, you guys will join the initiative queue after I've rolled for everyone else's initiative. So let me just share screen first for the...
Mate, I'm not going to be in this fight for long. I'm going back down the... I'm going back down the fucking stairs.
Luckily, you're ahead of Ada, so you'll be leaving if Ada lets you.
Trust me, Ada's going to let me.
Alright, so...
Yo, we have a hoop on the fucking...
Yes, sir.
I'm hyped.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right.
Oh, it's the first time we're seeing the roof.
people, yeah.
You just use all your turns to dodge past them and go to the...
Yeah.
Go to the hoop.
Score-
Straight to the hoop.
Score a
Yeah.
3-pointer.
Yeah.
Now, is this positioned weirdly for everyone else or just me? It's like it's been cut off. Is that deliberate?
Yes, it goes to here where my mouse is.
Okay. I just wasn't
Oh.
sure if it was messing up on my...
I didn't know I could do this. That's cool. Okay. Anyway. Right, so yeah, let's roll for initiative. So you've got this big Borg guy I described. He's wearing a massive Borg frame. And then you've got these two kind of standard looking security guards. They actually are wearing Militech logos on their uniforms. So you guys can kind of assume that you weren't really supposed to be dealing with these guys necessarily.
Okay, so let's roll for initiative. So it's
Yes.
D10 plus reflexes, right?
You might want to move them by the door, Jed.
So is everyone rolling for initiative, even if we're not in?
No, because you guys aren't.
No, not
You guys
yet.
aren't
You guys
there.
are just going to basically join the bottom of the initiative.
Okay, join.
Just give me a second.
Yeah,
So we got blue and...
Oh, they rolled
Holy.
pretty well.
It's blue.
Let me know if you can hear me chewing at all, by the way.
Okay. It's light blue, is it? Okay. Alrighty. So that's yellow, light blue. $13.
I find it interesting that the big Borg guy doesn't have
Holy
the
crap!
same enemy ring around it that the others do.
How does he have
That's
reflexes
12.
of 12?
Wow.
It's cyborg.
I don't like that at all. Wait, as a point, why are we where you've put us?
Oh, I just put you guys there for now. We can move it around.
And I
Alright,
aim
so
off my ball. Sorry.
we got 1, 2, 3. Okay. So who's first? First up is the Borg guy. Next is D.
Yep. And then
Then-
both of your guys, and then Ada.
Are they going together, are they?
I'm just assuming like one after the other. I don't know which one.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. And now whereabouts are you guys? I'll move you around.
Can just for reference, can you tell me is it yellow or blue first?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh, I was just gonna write it down. That's fine.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's blue.
So I'm near the blue
I'm
guy.
up here.
No, well, more what I'm saying is if we just come out the door, that's not the door.
Yeah.
Here.
No,
Off the top.
the door's at the top
Oh.
to the stairs.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like if Ada's in the door, and I'm, yeah, I don't know. There's like a telecommunications room, maybe. All the satellites go back to there.
So like more like that.
Yeah, something like that would be more accurate.
Okay.
I'd say I'd be in the square right next to D.
Yeah, she's out the door.
Yeah, because we kind of went bolting out the door and then we're like, oh shit.
Yeah, and you guys can see over this, by the way. This doesn't obstruct your vision.
How high is it?
About waist.
Maybe like a waist here.
Yeah.
Is the AV still on the building?
Yes, the AV's down here, but it's kind of out of your line of sight. Cause there's all this. There's this little greenery place in the. Yeah, you can't really see.
Can I just confirm that it's Borg, then the D, then the blue and yellow guy, and then Ada?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Now, Poe and Pedro, because you guys are downstairs, you can join the initiative queue by getting upstairs in 3 turns. Okay?
What if you don't want to go upstairs and you want to do something else?
You can go off and do that. I'll say we'll hand the role-playing over to you for like a little bit at the end of their first turn, like the first round, and then, yeah. Okay. So this counts as the first turn. So 1 turn, 2nd turn, 3rd turn you join. If you join the combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So start of the 3rd round then.
Alright. So... yeah, let's get started, eh?
Okay, very good.
Right.
So you're saying we can hear them? We can see them all?
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah,
Okay.
These are waist height, so they saw you as soon as you walked out.
Just before we start, can we just get an idea, looking at them, what weapons they're all holding, what kind of I don't care how strong they all are, but just what are they all holding?
Okay, so the guy in yellow, he's just got a standard assault rifle just resting in his hands. He actually hasn't lifted up to kind of aim at you or anything, but he saw you, basically.
Yeah.
The guy in the light blue, he also has an assault rifle.
Very
but
good.
he is kind of he saw you first, because the guy in yellow is kind of like off to the line of sight isn't so good for him, but the guy in blue, he was already looking in that direction, so he's actually got his assault rifle ready to go at you.
Very good.
And the Borg, as soon as you guys even walked into the door frame, he saw you and he's already got his weapon ready, and he's actually holding a grenade launcher.
Very good.
Yes. And grenades do splash damage, by the way.
Very good.
Okay. So, Borg's turn. He's actually just going to start walking towards you. So he's going to go like this. And that's all for his turn.
Okay. Just as a reference, how far are these blocks? Is it 2x2 again?
Yeah,
for
2x2.
movement? Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
So D is going to just bring up my combat thing. 1 second, sorry. Okay, I'm going to take 1 step to the left, 2 steps down. And are we going to say crouching is an action?
Wait, where was this guy? He was here, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I think so.
So, do you say 1 to the left?
Mm-hmm. And then two steps down.
Yep.
Are you gonna make? Is crouching gonna be an actual action?
It's crouching.
Yeah. So not getting onto the ground like prone, but just like ducking.
I mean, you kind of do that as you're moving, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's fine. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna move. Actually, I'll move 1 further down. I'm going to, because that will be all of my movement, and I'm going to use my action to unsheath my sword while crouching. So I'm like very low to the ground. They can't. I'm sort of using that as like a. Imagine Gears of War.
Yeah, I get you.
You got me.
Yeah, so you basically dashed quickly forwards and slid into a crouch.
And I've unsheathed my sword. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And that's your turn. Right, the guy in blue, he's got his assault rifle. So he's actually gonna actually step up here and go to fire at you. Does he hit you?
He does not.
Nice. So he kind of goes to fire and the shots just whiz past your head. Kind of as you went to crouch, maybe he kind of went to shoot a little prematurely.
Sure.
Cool. Now the guy in yellow, he's gonna start moving around this way.
Lovely.
And that's his turn. Alright, Ada.
Okay, Ada is going to move. I think we can only move 3 squares, eh? Let me double check that.
Move is 6.
Away. Discord, go away. What are you doing? Sorry. Move is 6, yeah. So,
Yeah,
if I can remember correctly, she does have her shotgun on her, eh? So, it's going to move. So, there'll be 2 squares above D.
Move there.
Yeah. Can we say that she's also sort of semi-crouched behind that thing, but would she still be able to fire?
Like here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can fire over, because this guy hasn't crouched or anything, and it's just waist height.
Yeah. I mean, if she was sort of crouching as well.
You can definitely take a shot before you crouch, potentially.
Yeah, that's what I'm... Yeah, so we're going to allow that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's what I'm going to do. So...
You're shooting at yellow, I'm assuming?
Yes, with the shotgun.
Alright, let's go. First...
That's the right one, isn't it?
Might be the first hit of the day.
Yeah,
okay,
probably.
That hits.
Critical.
So roll another
Aim
d10.
shot.
Don't think aim shots count for shotguns, right?
Pardon?
You roll. Do aim shots count for shotguns?
Yeah, you can aim with anything, yeah.
Counts for any weapon.
There's no point rolling a crit roll on a aim shot if you guaranteed it. So not an aim roll, but just on a like a roll to see if you hit. There's no point critting if you do hit. So you might as well crit to see if you can use aim shot.
So I'm doing another d10, am I?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. 8.
Yep.
30.
Definitely.
Okay.
You could go you could definitely go for an aim shot.
I think you are supposed to call
what's-
these before, though. Before your roll.
To be honest, I didn't even really. I don't know. It seems strange to do an aim shot with a shotgun, which would have sort of a spray effect anyway.
Yeah, but it's like, instead of firing from the hip, it's like pulling it up, like, you know, raising your arms up and
And so taking like a full second to like properly make sure you're gonna get a real on-target shot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like in...
Does it really make a difference at this point, though, with what I roll?
If you aim at his head and hit, then you do more damage.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Just I think it might be an in-house rule, but we'll see. But in the rulebook, they might have more on it. But I think you're supposed to call aim shots before your roll. Otherwise, people, anytime they saw a nice roll, they'd just be like, "Oh, yeah, it's also an aim shot." I will allow just one time, but
I think I prefer going forward that rule as well, because then there is actual risk to taking an aim shot.
yes.
No, it's not an aim shot. I just rolled well.
Okay. And then
So-
roll for damage.
Just my normal damage, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Right, 14.
Is that
Just
2?
for the...
Or is that 1? I was saying, is that a rate of fire 1 or rate of fire 2?
No, it's a rate of fire 1, I think. Let me double check that. Shotgun rate of fire 1, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so he kind of staggers back and you just go right into his torso. And most of his chest kind of Kevlar absorbs the impact, but the shrapnel does protrude into his, into his body. And so he kind of stumbles backwards just a little. Like that.
So Ada is crouching along with D at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and
All right. So the Borg guy.
it's your boy's turn.
Right.
Here comes a grenade.
He's
Oh,
actually just walking towards you, Terminator style.
Okay, fun.
Oh wait, before Borg, you were gonna track it to Shane for a roleplay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, Shane. Poe, rather.
Okay. After realizing that there's absolutely nothing we can do to save the lady, I'm gonna look up. Okay, Pedro, you're still in the room, mate, because you're
I'm
entertain you.
comforts. Yeah, Yuri.
Pedro, I have planned. Follow quickly, and I'm gonna sort of lead Pedro out and sort of run back to our apartment.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Yep. I kind of just nod my head and follow Poe.
Now this will probably take a turn to do before we can do it. But I run into my little workroom and I grab the Militech comm device.
Yeah.
And Pedro, I need your voice. You pretend to be Militech. Tell them to leave. Tiger Claw coming or something, you know.
Me? You want me to tell them to
No.
leave?
In the American voice, they will not believe me.
All right then. I'll give it a go.
Okay, I tune communication. 2 seconds.
All right, you tune that up.
Okay, and I want to
just-
tune
La, la,
comm
la.
to the people, like to this area.
Mm. So, yeah, I'd say that's gonna take like just the next turn to do. It's relatively relatively simple thing to do, right?
Yeah, it was just changing the frequency and whatnot.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we'll say that takes one turn, then we'll go straight back to the Borg who just went, and then to UD.
Okay, so I'm gonna dash down. I can move 4 squares, so I'll move to the other side of the blue guy,
Like, past him?
through him. As I'm running through him, I'm going to attack him with my sword.
Ooh. Alright. So, yeah, melee, so he's gonna try evade it, right? Blue guy. 8. Ooh!
So is that's
Yep.
that's a successful hit, or is that a success?
No, defend. Equal or more to defend.
Yeah, so you kind of sprint towards him with your sword, and you go to hit him, but he just kind of flicks his arm and hits your blade off to the side, but you still manage to dash just past him and regain your footing without stumbling.
Okay.
And the guy in yellow, he's actually going to be quite alerted to that, and seeing that the Borg is going to go deal with Ada, the guy in yellow, he starts walking towards you.
Good luck, Ada.
Alright, Ada.
Yellow guy's not going to attack then.
No.
Wait, what's the on a shotgun is 13. So he's still within that initial.
Haven't you gone in the wrong order quickly?
Borg, D, blue, yellow, and then Ada.
Yeah, blue didn't take a turn.
Didn't he?
Oh yeah, no, blue, no. You rolled
Oh,
to
true.
evade.
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah, so blue will go to shoot you, D.
As much as I hate to give you this opportunity.
Yeah.
No, you're right. My bad.
Okay, I'm going to evade.
Wait.
Do it space.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? What's going on? Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, so he actually goes to shoot you. I guess it's point blank, so there's not much dodging you can really do.
Yeah.
So
How
with
much
an assault
damage?
rifle, he goes to attack. It's 5d6.
Don't like that, boys.
That's 14.
Oh, that could have been worse.
Rate of fire 2. Oh no, rate of fire 1. You're lucky.
Cool.
Alright. Now it's your turn, Ada. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm running!
You have no idea how tempting that is. Unfortunately, Ada has morals and wouldn't want to leave D up here.
Yeah, it's not looking good for D, that's for sure.
Okay, Ada is going to move 2 down.
Yep.
Yep, 2 down. Still staying sort of semi-crouched so that she can sort of fire and such. Yep, so Ada is going to use the... she's going to use her heavy pistol this time.
Okay.
On who? Yellow or blue?
The yellow one again. Yeah.
Alright, go for it.
Oof.
15, whereabouts are you? 3...
That's so typical of my rolling. On the first one, I roll a critical hit, and on the second one, I roll a critical miss.
Oh, you actually got a 1, yeah. So
yeah,
roll
lucky,
another 1.
lucky you fucking shot yellow, not blue, because if not, I'm taking damage right now.
What gun are you using?
The heavy pistol.
Okay. So
Oh,
get a
pistol.
2. Get a 2 or less.
Yeah,
You still hit.
yeah, true. It's 15, so...
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say you kind of go to shoot, but you're trembling a bit because there's a Borg friggin' chasing you. And so the shot just kind of rings out into the distance.
Yep.
Alright, so now we're gonna go back to Poe and Pedro.
Okay. Now that it's tuned, I'm going to hand it off to Pedro. Pedro, persuasion check. You roll good, yes?
I'll try. So, yeah,
he pulls out his dice.
and then I'm just like poking out my la 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 la, trying to get my persuasive
La
on.
la 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 la.
Yeah.
Alright, so you chuck the headset on and get ready to chat with the
Yep.
soldiers
That's
or private security.
That's fine. Do you want us to roll a persuasion check beforehand, or?
Okay,
Surely gotta try and
So-
persuade them first.
I want you both to roll here. First, Pedro, I want you to roll for persuasion, but also, Poe, I want you to roll for. Give me a second. Let's get the skill first. What was it? I want you to roll for basic tech. No. Would that be basic tech? Maybe electronics.
Let's have one.
Yeah, it'd be an electronic security tech, surely.
Yes, yeah. Electronic security check roll, please.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I hope you have someone that.
No, because double points.
Uh,
Just then double to get.
yeah, well, you have base 8, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Okay, I got 12.
It should be quite easy, though. I don't think the
Yeah, I'd already had
the
it.
thing would be very high.
Yeah.
It'd be just if you critical fail.
20. Oh, very nice.
You critical fail and you just hook into the local radio station.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Pedro, how about, so you chuck the headset on and you're you're all set up and you're ready to go. So how about you try and communicate with these guys?
Okay. And I'm just gonna go and say, "Hey guys, it's Mr. Mr. Pedro Santafea. Yes. Here back at HQ, we've got a little bit of a problem, and you guys need to come back immediately. We had a little situation down at at the WorldSat headquarters, and we need all units back immediately. And then, yeah, that's what I want to say.
Alright, so as you're doing that, you start hearing this vibration going off on the rooftop. And the Borg guy here, he's actually going to use his next turn to start walking away from you. He's going to use his turn to walk back this way and down. And then I'm actually just going to zoom out so you guys can see, because you'll actually be able to see this. So these guys down here, where the AV is, they're actually going to hop back in the AV. You guys can actually see this. They're going to hop back in the AV and take off. And the Borg, you start hearing a strange voice, Pedro, over the intercoms.
You two, take the AV back to base. We'll handle it here.
No. We need everyone back. We need everyone back, including you, Mr. Borgman. As per request of our buyer of the contract, we need everyone back here right now. The shit is going down, and then I'm just going to make some noises. So, pew, 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 oh shit! And yeah, so if you could please make your way back. Oh, look at that. Daniel's down. Daniel's not looking good. Yeah, so please come back.
Did you just roll his intelligence check or his perception check? You just rolled a perception check.
I did, yeah. But yeah, it didn't. So, okay, I'm gonna roll for all of them, because they can all hear this.
Okay, please, for the love of God.
Yeah.
Daniel, my good friend.
Now what you need to do is scramble all communications.
Anyone but Daniel!
Anyone but Daniel.
So young and so innocent.
Right, yeah. So as you're saying that, the Borg hops back onto the radio and you hear his voice again.
Roger that, we're heading back to base.
Alrighty. That's good. Make sure you bring files for Daniel.
Alright, so yeah, so these guys hop in the AV and then this guy starts heading back towards the... to the AV. Sorry, yeah. Whoa.
He engaged his booster jets.
Yeah.
And these two guys, because it's their D, it's your turn now, but these two guys have actually just started to lower their weapons. So it's your turn, but you can choose what to do here.
Okay, so where's the Borg's where he's at?
Yeah, let's just say he is.
Well, we would have heard what the Borg was saying over the radio, right?
I'd say it's a little too far to hear him because he actually wears an armored kind of thing where his face is, so.
I noticed him walking away though.
Not accurate in the picture. Okay, so he's walking away. God, I don't know if I want to continue this fight. Yep, I do.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to. Let me just check one thing before I say anything. Yeah, it should be fine. I'm going to pull up the shotgun that I looted, and I'm going to pump her around straight into blue.
Alright, roll for it.
Because I don't know, like you said, we don't hear that they're leaving.
Please don't shoot me.
Well, they've lowered their weapons, basically.
I just got shot. I don't really care about that.
Fair enough.
It's shoulder arms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, dumpling.
It did not go well.
One off.
Shotgun, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, well, I mean, you got luck. Oh, but before or after?
Well, you didn't say that before, so I'm going to use...
I think luck you can do afterwards, right? Because that's the whole point.
In that case, I will use 1 luck.
Alright.
To make it a hitting shot.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Okay. You're gonna love this damage.
Get off of that. Get off.
So is it? I just roll 5d6, right?
Hmm.
Cool. Okay. But it's also rate of fire 2.
So roll it again, I guess.
So I hit him for 36.
Well, one roll and then the other roll.
15, then 30, 21.
Okay. Oh.
How many shots can you do before you have to reload, Jodie?
4, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
On a normal one, anyway. I don't know about this special one that he's got.
I don't know either. I would. That's a question that Jaden might have to answer because he got this is a special shotgun from last round.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, so that shotgun is basically point blank, but they do have quite good armor, so he does, you do quite a lot of damage to him, but he still, he kind of stumbles back into his mate, and his mate kind of just like grabs him and tries to pull him away to get away. But because you did that, the Borg actually starts turning his head back towards you.
Okay. And after I take the shot, I'm actually gonna duck down and go below this current like refrigeration unit, like 3 down, 1 left.
Okay. Right, and as you're here, you can actually now that you're like back and you're in this field of view, you can actually see that there's someone here. Where is it? You actually see that there's someone crouched there, dealing with some kind of access point. Lovely.
So
Right.
sorry guys, I had to just jump out there for an emergency.
It's all good. You didn't miss much. Now Yellow, he's actually gonna, with his friend, try and start moving back, so kind of like dragging him. So he's kind of got his friend with his hand on his friend's shoulder and is pulling him away because his friend is quite injured. And so he's gonna move just to here.
Cool.
Trying to get away. Right, Ada, it's your turn.
She's gonna kind of move half a square down almost, so that she can kind of, there's sort of that slight line of sight around the edge of the unit, and just stay crouched. Actually, she will add an extra ammo to. Can you do a reload if you've still got? Or do you need to wait until it's empty before you can reload?
No, you can reload now if you want. You'll just lose that ammo though, because you're throwing away the clip essentially.
Oh, I see. Okay, well I'll wait then. Yeah, don't worry about that then. Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
Yep.
Right, so now the Borg, he's a little bit pissed off. So he was called back to base, but you guys, these guys lowered their weapons, heard the orders, but you guys didn't really hear him. So hear what was going on. And so he's actually gonna jump up on top of the whatever this is, the ventilation things, getting line of sight of you, Ada, and he's actually going to go to shoot you to lay down suppressive, well, kind of cover fire for his allies.
Is that cover fire?
Well, it's not actually cover fire, I'm just calling it that, yeah. But he's just basically just going to go shoot you with his grenade launcher.
Oh, good luck, Ada.
I'm guessing there's no evasion for that.
You can evade, I think. I don't see why not.
It does say there is evasion. But if it was an AoE, everyone in the AoE would have to evade.
Do you have evasion 8?
Yeah, we all do.
Oh, everyone does? Okay.
I'm pretty sure everyone took
believe
that
it's-
because we all wanted it.
Yeah, that's why we all have the ability to evade.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's reflex at 8 or higher to dodge.
Yeah.
I'm just going to check the rulebook because the one thing I didn't put on my GM sheets was splash damage from grenades. So,
I mean, technically, could he injure his mates who he's supposedly trying to be protecting at this point, depending on what the range on them is?
yeah.
I mean, if he critically fails his shot, maybe.
It hits the vent and bounces back at them.
Yeah.
It jams in the gun and explodes the gun. Blows his arms off.
All explosive weapons deal the damage to all targets in a 10 meter by 10 meter. Wait, what? That's too much.
Holy moly.
No, that's ridiculous. Can't
Blue
be
guy would get hit.
right. He would even hit himself.
No, it'd be 5. It would be 5 because the squares are doubled. Remember?
So every square's 2 meters.
Yeah.
So he would be
blue guy would
right
get
on the
hit.
edge of the blast radius. Blue and yellow would get hit. Just
if he
Borg
critically
wouldn't.
fails, he's going to be hitting himself regardless.
Oh,
And
5
it-
square by 5 square. So 5 square by 5 square right now, but
It's 10.
half.
So 5 square by 5 square.
That's not 5 left, 5 right, 5 up. That would be 2.5 left, 2.5 right.
Oh, so in
Yeah.
a radius.
Like that?
Yeah.
Like,
I would assume, yeah.
a
So it
perfect-
would clip. It would clip the blue guy.
Wait, it would hit here.
So
and a half.
if you're 5.
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would hit the blue guy.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
He's definitely in range if you shoot straight at Ada.
So I think it would. Yeah. So here, because you're halfway over, so it would be like. That's really difficult to do. Hang on, give me a second.
Put a square on.
Yeah. So is it like?
Hang on. Just do an entire 5 by 5 square. That'd be much easier.
Yeah,
Because
do
that's
an
too
actual.
small. That's too small.
Is it
Yeah.
like there?
So that's a 4 square right now.
That's a 4 by 4.
Yeah.
So
it
you
needs
need
go
to
out
do
another
one
square.
more. More. Keep going.
Put it
Keep
actually
going,
on the
keep
line
going,
off the
keep
grid.
Going.
Yeah. So one.
like
Yeah.
there,
That's
Yeah,
the 5
that's
by
the
5
5
square.
by 5.
That's the
Okay.
radius.
centered around you, right?
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
So it'd be clipping the yellow guy even. If he's holding on to the blue guy.
Well, what do you guys think about that? Do you think that's too much?
Seems like
Not
a
for a
lot.
grenade.
Oh wait. Yeah, I don't know.
Depends on
Because you'd
the
have
grenade.
shrapnel and
Yeah.
I would say that's reasonable.
He's gonna do it. Who cares? He's gonna do it. So he's gonna shoot a grenade right at you guys.
So what's
Yeah,
the deal with evading then?
I guess
Is that an option or not?
Maybe not.
Boots the
I
grenade.
think I just have to pass
Does
the
it
DB
clarify
cable.
it? Yeah. Does it clarify it in the book that says that you can evade the splash?
It does not, but I'm gonna assume. Oh, it kind of has a table. I think.
If you haven't already, can I recommend you save that layer that's got the splash on it as a splash damage so you can use it
Yeah, I've got
again?
it. I've got it. Yeah, that'll be really handy.
Yeah.
I think if you could dodge your move, would that be fair?
use your move to dodge.
Yeah, but then
But then my
that wouldn't be
move-
enough.
My move would be
That'd
6,
not
yeah.
near enough to
That's a good idea, yeah.
So then these guys can actually dodge out of the way, because it's like suppressive fire. You can choose to dodge it, or like everyone has to roll to take damage from it. Who's in the splash zone? So maybe they can use their. These guys are essentially being attacked by him in a way, so they can choose to evade it, right? Because both of their reflexes are 8.
You know, my reflexes as well, but I thought you said you was going to go off the move, not the reflex.
No.
Oh,
they-
but
they
no, what I
can
mean is
dodge.
you would
Oh.
have to beat. You would have to use your roll first to beat it, to then see if you could.
Oh, right, and
use
then
your
I
move.
move. I
Yeah.
move
You use your
away.
move to move
Ah,
out.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay, yeah.
That might even be in the rule, but it sounds familiar, but I don't know. But
I'm following you.
Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna roll.
Yeah.
You can choose to either. No, yeah. I mean, you can choose to dodge, but wait, 1, 2. So if you pass it, you can dodge.
Yeah.
You can dodge it. So just give me a second. Why can't I? There we go.
You can do it.
I
Get a
would
crit.
have to roll a crit. No.
Oh, close.
Close, nowhere near.
Plus 15. Holy.
No, rolling an 8.
Okay. Yeah. So he goes to shoot, and these guys are gonna try dodge it because he's shooting. He's got this massive grenade launcher, and he's just gonna. And it starts hurtling towards you.
It's me. Sorry.
Wow, that was terrible.
To be fair, one of them is heavily injured and the other one is dragging him, so I can't imagine they'd be the most
Well,
agile right
This
now.
guy was the blue, the guy who got the critical fail.
Oh,
was
really?
the blue.
No.
Oh, we won't bother rolling. He basically did a terrible job. So everyone's going to get hit by this. So everyone is going to take.
50.
You're not going to like this. It's Ratify 2, 66.
Ratify 2.
45 is dead. I'm pretty sure.
No armor.
It's fucking.
So how does the
So-
SP work again? I've forgotten.
So what's your SP?
Currently at 6.
6. So he will stop. It will stop 19 damage. Sorry. No. It'll stop 6 damage. So you'll be damaged 19.
Okay, and then that would drop down to 5.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me get a calculator up. So 19 damage.
Yes.
Okay. And so then I've got 5 SP.
Yeah.
So then
Now,
it's 15.
are you at 50% health?
Not at this point.
Not at this point, but you're about to
After
be.
this, yeah, after the 15, then I will be, yes.
Yeah.
So after the first hit, I'm not. After the second hit, I am.
So the guy in blue, he's basically the first grenade goes off, and before the second one even comes off, that blue guy, he just is strewn up onto the on the ground, just gone. So we're gonna. Now the guy in yellow. Just give me a
What are
second.
the death saves again?
What are death saves?
Yeah, I've got number 8 here with death save next to it. What's that?
Yeah, that's your death save roll. So if you are mortally wounded when you're at 1 HP, if you're then put below 1 HP, like you're gonna die,
Yeah.
you will basically fall over like you're gonna die, and you have to roll a death save, and you have to roll under your body, under your death
okay.
save,
I see.
to pass, and then you
Okay.
basically go back to 1 HP, like
Okay.
stabilization. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, give me a second.
I'm not at 1 HP yet. It's okay.
Okay. Even after the second shot, the 15.
Yeah.
Are you at under half?
I am, yes.
Yeah, so now you got a -2 to all your actions. So
Yeah.
you're a little bit injured. And the yellow guy, these guys are basically just dead. There we go. So the second grenade goes off, and it kind of shoots about here, I would say. So it still splashes out and kills them, but a lot of the shrapnel kind of misses you, but you do get hit by the blast itself, which does
Yep.
throw you over a little. And I'm actually going to throw you back. You're actually propelled by the blast and you smash into the wall here. Alright. Now, D.
Okay, I'm gonna yell out, Ada, you okay? Okay. Shit. I'm going to... Okay, just quickly, I'm gonna maybe look at this person that I've just noticed to the right. And I'm going, like, do I notice anything about them? Any weapons on them? Do they look like what do they look like?
What do they look like? Well, they're a Netrunner. They're in a full Netrunner suit, and they've got that kind of VR-looking headset on them. They're jacked into the net. They're jacked into the access point. And you probably just assume by seeing them that they're the ones who are messing with the sprinklers and stuff. And you can see that they've got holstered on their left hip. They've got a heavy pistol.
Okay. I'm gonna run left and hide behind this other thing on the left. And I'm gonna grab out my agent and call Poe.
Okay. That's your action, so you can call him right now and basically chat to him straight away.
Poe!
Oh,
Poe, someone's hacked into the building!
hack you need net running?
Yeah, someone's wired themselves into the building on the roof.
Oh, but Pedro tell them to go home.
Yeah, Ada's been shot. They're not leaving.
Oh, okay.
Can you mess with that person logged in?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Send Pedro up here, we need help.
Okay. See you soon.
Gotta go.
Alright, so as you're doing that, the Borg, his attention moves towards you now while you're on your device. And then he leaps off this and basically starts going towards you. Wait, where was he? He was here. 1, 2. Here, and he actually goes to shoot you now.
Very good. He may try.
Ooh,
He has failed. Critical fail. Surely he shoots himself. Surely he doesn't shoot over the thing. Look, he got a 7. He hit a 10. He hit a 9.
9.
He's failed so hard with that second shot. You must punish him. I demand it. And I even evaded for 18. Just because I'd already typed it in.
Right. Okay, so he basically goes to leap up onto this next lot of ventilation to go and shoot you, but he stumbles. And as he stumbles, he accidentally pulls the trigger. He stumbles face first and smashes into the ventilation. And then the grenade explodes right in basically right in front of him.
Fuck
And
yes.
now-
Now, I evaded that. Are we going to take my next turn, or like some points off my movement next turn to get out of the radius? Or what do you want to do? Because I would be in the radius here. Although I've taken cover. I'm on the other side of cover. If that
No,
is gonna...
you're out of the radius,
No, you're,
right?
yeah, you're
Just
not in
out.
radius.
Oh,
Yeah.
and never mind planned.
Calculated.
So let's roll.
Roll the damage onto. Does he fire? It was ready to fire 2.
He's only going to shoot 1. He's only going to because he has to pull the trigger twice, but he accidentally pulled it once when he stumbled. So he's going to take 21 damage from that.
Very good.
It happens. Those
You
Borg frames kind of difficult to.
I mean, yeah, everyone takes the
It
occasional accidental
I mean,
grenade
yeah,
in the face.
yeah.
Who hasn't?
It happens.
Just one of the things that you need to worry about these days.
Yeah, he's no Atom
It
Smasher. All right.
Grenade to the face. It happens.
Okay,
Yeah.
now the Netrunner is actually going to join the queue. Now, straight after the Borg. And she is actually going to jack out with her action and start moving towards the Borg. So give me a second. Where is she? Here. Okay. And Ada.
Do me
As-
and Pedro
as-
get a turn at all?
Oh. Yes. After Ada's turn.
Would Ada not go before the other person if they join in the bottom of the queue?
No, she's going to join straight after the Borg because she's essentially following his orders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then it would be Dee's turn,
Yeah.
not Ada.
Oh, true. Yeah. D.
Okay. So it's D, then Netrunner.
Ada.
No, it
No,
would be
no.
the Borg, then the
Borg,
Netrunner.
Okay. I'm just getting it for initiative, sorry.
Yeah, same.
Okay. He's taking some damage. I'm gonna yell at Ada. Ada, don't let that Netrunner go. And I'm going to jump up onto the thing in front of me, walk one step forward, and fire my shotgun straight into the Borg's face. And hopefully that I'm going to have a better go at rolling.
Does the melee not ignore armor?
Shotgun.
No, but I mean, is that not a thing with melee? Would you not be better off taking him with your sword? Sword to the face.
Yeah. So it's half armor, but
Right.
because of the low-ish damage of the sword itself,
I see.
it might not ablate the armor. Oh, the sword's 3d6. It'd probably do it. And also it's more in character for me to use a sword like this. I'm going to see. He doesn't have high evasion, boys. He probably will.
Does.
Oh, you needed it.
Ooh. You
Plus
did need that.
19. Holy shit.
19.
Okay. So 19, so I have 3d6.
Yeah.
Let's go. 3d6. Farmer.
Okay. 14, so that. That's. What's the second one? 11.
And then are we counting day? Yeah, and then I'm probably gonna in that case In that case, I will not move. I don't think it's worth moving then. I'll just stay next to him.
Okay.
Because he can't shoot me very easily.
Unless he wants to commit suicide.
Yeah, but,
Yeah. Okay.
at least this way he is committing suicide.
Might not want a second grenade to the face.
Also, I'm just considering melee with a Borg may not have been my smartest move. Let's...
Alright,
Okay,
Ada.
so it is now Ada's turn.
Yep. So she's
remembering I've yelled to Ada, don't let that Netrunner get away.
Question: was she just thrown against the wall, or is Ada prone?
You were thrown up against the wall, but you didn't lose your footing or anything. So you basically just recover and
Yep. So they're gonna still holding the pistol from the failed shot before. Fire at the Netrunner.
Okay.
Do you want to move it all first?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Well, to be honest, I'm thinking sort of roleplay wise, they're probably a little bit dazed, and they're just sort of and just heard you shouting, "Oh, don't let the Netrunner get away!" So then it's just firing. Still within that range for the 13, eh?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. Okay. So heavy pistol. Hey, critical hit.
Oh, roll again.
I told you, I get either a good critical hit or a critical miss. I don't get in between.
Yeah.
Exactly. What did I just fucking say?
25. So you got a critical
Natural.
24 and then 1 to 25. Okay. So basically, so paint the scene. What happens?
Do I need to roll damage then, or are they just squishy?
Roll damage. Still roll damage, but
I think they're very squishy.
I think
By the
it's
way,
a net runner in a net running suit, so
Yeah.
she's not going to be able to do much.
Helps if I type this in correctly. The double sixes as well. Nice. Yeah, just sort of straight through the head.
All right.
In one side, out the other.
Cool. So you kind of lift your pistol right up and just shoot, and you aim for the head, but it doesn't quite get her in the head. It goes right through her shoulder, and then as she's running, it goes into her shoulder and embeds in her. The shot doesn't actually leave her body. It just penetrates straight in, and she just falls down to one knee. But she isn't dead. She's just kind of holding her injured shoulder.
She's pulling out her dice for her death saving throw.
Actually, I get 2 rolls. That's a.
Oh.
Forgot about that.
And as I see the first shot, I yell out, "Don't fucking kill her!" But of course, Ada's already firing. So
payback for when Pedro fucked up with me on the first game.
Hey, 2 fucking wrongs.
Leave that guy alive, or not. Too late. She would have already sort of double tapped.
Yeah. So the second shot just right in the head, and the Netrunner just falls over, dead.
I'm sure Poe can do something with them.
Female Netrunner?
Yep.
Yeah, I can definitely do some stuff.
I can definitely do one of those.
Oh, what did you want?
Oh, well, this campaign got really dark.
Hey, any hole to go.
Next, gonna start asking for Pedro's beard.
Can you live for 10 minutes?
All right, now let's go back to Poe and Pedro. So you guys just finished dealing with the communications device, right?
Pedro, can I have communication back?
Yeah, sure thing, Poe. Take off my head and I pass it back.
Seems like it didn't work. They still have problem. So you go upstairs. I'll do something. And
Alrighty.
I want to tweak the comm so it sends out a very, very high frequency over that channel to essentially like blow out anybody that's got that piece in, blow out their eardrum, or like essentially paralyze them for one turn.
Okay. So I will say,
Mate, she is already dead.
that'll take until the end of Ada's next turn.
As
Just
a
while
point,
you're doing that,
I
because remember
called
this is
them
3 seconds.
As I called them, I did call them before this last turn. You skipped their turn. So if Pedro's already running, he'll be a turn into the run.
Question. I have a sniper and an AR. Am I allowed to strap them both to my shoulder, or just one, and the other one has, like, would it be an action to take out the other one, or take, like, say if I had my sniper
Surely
out,
you can be running with one and one's over the shoulder.
Yeah.
would it cost an action to swap between either or per turn?
No, because it's
Or
not
would you
concealed.
Okay.
The rulebook says only concealed weapons.
I just need to
Take
pop
a
to the
turn.
toilet quickly while you guys are going.
I'm armed to the teeth and I'm running up the fucking stairs.
Alright, so let's say you're already on the second floor.
Yeah.
And then you'll join the end of the initiative clue, not the next one, but the one after. Yeah. Okay.
If it was only going to
Alright.
take one turn, and it's already been a turn, does that mean I've tweaked with the comms?
Yeah, so last turn, sorry, did we not give you the turn at the
No,
end?
I called them. Then Ada.
Yeah.
Then you went straight to the Borg after me.
Oh, yeah, no, just because you called him, because you guys were talking, that's essentially that action. Because it's like 3 seconds of conversation or whatever.
Right, but then in the next turn, like in the next 4-second loop, they did nothing.
Really? In between, there was one and then nothing?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, my mistake. Yeah, so then let's just say that what you just wanted to do then, Poe, was last turn, and now this turn you've got it ready to go.
Okay, cool.
So now you want to use it?
Yes, please.
Alright, so go ahead.
I use it.
Well,
Oh,
are you sending a signal, or are you gonna talk?
No, not talking. I'm literally just like tuning it so that the
High
thing
pitch
sends
frequency.
a
Yeah,
feedback.
I just role played it for you.
Ah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
You definitely
Okay.
blew up my eardrums. That's for sure.
Yeah. I just role played. I role played blowing out your eardrums. You're welcome. I'm getting into it.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing that was a good time for me to get off of the headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Good. Perfectly timed pee.
Right. Okay. So this high frequency signal just blares from the Borg's headpiece, kind of helmet, and D, you can actually hear it. It's such a loud signal that you're kind of like, oh, a bit uncomfortable to listen to. And the
Yeah,
Borg's actually
yeah,
going
it
to
was
stumble
uncomfortable.
backwards and use his action to turn off his headset.
Love that. Fucking love that. Was not looking forward to his next action.
Yeah, so he stumbles back like. All right.
Cool. I'm going to then go for slice number 2. So I'll move
Right.
up. I'm going to jump off horizontally up, if that makes sense. To the right. Up and right. Yeah. Perfect. And then I'm going to attack with my sword.
Okay.
Are we
That's
saying
high
that he's a little bit... Yeah, but, he's a little bit concussed or something? Okay, I did not hit based on what happened last round.
Unless he crits. Well,
He could critically fail his evade. But didn't he just, stumble back and, slightly, Is that giving me anything? I'm not sure. Is he... Oh, he did! He did! He critically failed! He needs to hit a 4. No, he needs to hit a 5. Because if he hits a 4.
yeah.
Hit an 8!
Oh my goodness, he got a 12.
Holy
Yeah, so after stumbling back, he's kind of lost his footing. He's fiddling with his helmet. He doesn't see you. Just come right up and 2 massive slices.
The roleplay
12.
gods are on our side.
Yeah. So that's
So
12.
the first one's a 12, the second one's an 11.
11.
It's really great. With this sword, I don't think I've ever hit below average. Because average is obviously 9. I've literally, this sword's fucking great.
Famous last words.
I know, I'm just gonna hit... D Junior.
D Junior. Big D.
That's the other sword.
Yeah.
We got D Junior and Big D.
Alright, Ada.
Alright, so she can move 3 and then a range of 13. 3 squares, that is, not 3. So she's on a half square at the moment, eh?
Yeah, like on this line.
Yeah. So, hang on. So, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If she was to move onto the square that the aircon unit ends on.
The bottom one.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's just on the floor underneath that.
Oh, the floor, okay, yep.
Yeah. And then she's going to fire try and fire her heavy pistol at the
Don't miss.
Alright, go for it.
Don't miss. Because you know that Jaden will fucking nail me.
I know, yeah. Yeah, but maybe he's got a plus 19 to hit to...
He doesn't necessarily evade. I don't know if he would.
Yeah, so he's actually not going to notice you coming towards him because he's still fiddling and he just got hit with 2 blades.
So you only had to hit a 15, so you definitely hit.
So yeah, roll
Okay,
for
sweet.
damage.
Okay, so that's the heavy pistol, and I get 2 shots with that. So.
Oh, would you say that's... Oh, she hits either way. The next one is 20. So. Well, they hit either way.
Okay, first shot misses.
Yep. 11.
Second shot misses.
Oh well.
Oh, well... Oh, fuck, his armor's still that high? God damn.
Yep. It has been ablated a lot, but he's still got a lot of armor there. So the shots ting, just ricochet off.
arriving.
And
so surely
That's
he
why I
rushes
said
out the
to
door
you
right
about-
now.
Yeah, so Pedro is in the combat now.
He just rushed out the door.
Where is he? There he is. Woo. Hey. And
Up
I'll
door.
put you like
Door up.
here.
Door
Oh,
up.
sorry,
Over
yeah,
to the
that's
door.
right. I forgot.
Yeah.
About there. So
Alright.
what would you like to do?
I want to move 2 to the left there. So I'm just
Rest
by the
is-
end of that vent. Yep.
Rest his
up.
sniper right on
Rest Miss Santiago up on the vent there.
Okay.
And I'm going to fucking aim right at Mr. Borgman.
Alright.
25.
that. Yeah, what's that range, surely? 25, yeah? Oh, what?
25?
20, right?
No.
18.
18, so you have to have 25, yeah.
No
yeah,
way.
25.
That's 26, 50.
Oh, what is... How do you even manage to hit a 25?
No, I don't.
That's
Not
a
without a
difficult
crit.
shot. 'cause
You
it's
could
really
assault
close.
rifle.
Mm.
You have your assault rifle there as well.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll go for an assault rifle then. I'll go
Wait,
for...
if he doesn't if he doesn't run forward, is he far enough away? Is he 26 yards or more? Nah, go for the assault rifle, probably.
No, I'm going for the assault rifle. So yeah,
Perfect range for the assault rifle as well.
Yeah.
Definitely.
it's a...
Sniper's like basketball court. Range.
Nice.
21.
Nice. Right, go for damage.
It's rate of fire 2 as well.
Yeah. Hopefully you managed to get through his armor.
I'm not holding my breath.
Should be 5d6.
A 5d6, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Definitely have a good chance.
25.
Yeah,
Nice.
that one
Triple
definitely
six.
fucking went through.
Holy.
26 damage.
Yeah.
Mm.
And rate
Nah,
of
that's a lot of
That's
damage.
got a blade armor.
Yeah, did that matter? And
And
a
a
24. He hit 666 twice!
You need to get some armor.
Personally,
ammo
I
flag gun.
think that that should be a coup de grace just on the double triple sixes alone.
That's
All I'm
12.
saying is we know who... I
Best
thought I was
roll
going to
of
get
the
the...
night.
All I'm saying is highest damage is still Borg.
So 26 and 24. That was really good.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to go back to Poe.
Okay, yeah. After hearing about this hacker thing, I'm just gonna sit down on my computer and just see if I can find anyone in our system.
See
Alright.
if anyone's left any traces.
Okay, so you can use your action to jack straight in because you're right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, zips and jacks in.
Right.
Jack off.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if the person's still there because I have no idea they're dead, and if they've done anything.
Yeah. So yeah, you jack in, and the next one will come back to you with you in the network.
Yeah.
All right. So now the Borg is gonna go and just grab you, D. Just reach
He's
out. and
gonna
to grab
try. He's probably going to, because I've seen what his stats are.
you.
Just pee on him.
Just take a bit of that shit on him.
You're short
Okay,
circuit.
just so you guys know, I
Pull your
need to
pants
hit.
down.
I need to hit a 10 for this to not get me. It got me.
Oh.
So he grappled me.
Yeah. So he grappled you. Now he can use. Can he use an action straight away or?
So no.
Grab.
Grabbing me is action unless he has double action, and then we both have -2 to all actions. What during a grapple, and I can't move while I'm grappled.
But he can move.
Mhm.
Alright, so he grabs you. Well, he's basically. I won't move him, but he's basically just gonna turn with holding you and just lifting you up in the air with his left arm. He's got you in like choking you basically, but he's holding your body up facing towards them, with you towards them, so they can't shoot.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually, you guys could do an aim shot for his legs. I will allow an aim shot for his legs because he's so big.
Motherfucker, if you guys shoot me, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
There's no promises.
Or you can do an aim shot for one of his exposed kind of big shoulder. He's got quite wide shoulders, so you could shoot the shoulders to make his arm loosen and drop D if you want.
So a held item, essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
Aim
Yeah. So it is now D. It's your turn. You can try and shake him, or
Okay.
you have -2, but you can try to break the grapple.
Right. Can I? Probably not. I'd say I probably can't, so I won't even ask. Yeah, I'll try and break the grapple.
Okay.
Because, I mean, there's nothing else for me to do.
Hmm.
So we both have -2.
Yeah, but it says here the defender must pass the grab check to overpower the attacker. The grab check, like this, do you just roll against the same check the guy made, or another one?
It's a different action now, right?
Yeah, like so. I guess
get-
a different roll.
It's up to you.
I don't know. I guess it would be different because he's kind of like moved you around, and then he's can tighten his grip or whatever. So we'll roll again. Keeps it interesting. Good luck. Oh, we only got a 2.
You also shouldn't have rolled a 19, by the way,
Why?
because you have -2.
Oh, okay.
So it
19
would be-
then.
Yeah.
Just -2 off of the result, surely.
Yeah. I only hit a 14.
Yeah. So yeah, he just
So-
kind of
We're wriggling.
wriggling.
And, no outcome.
All right. Ada, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So they're going to move 3 to the left.
3 to the left.
So they would have the clear line of sight of the Borg then?
Yeah.
Because you said he's a pretty big target, eh?
Yeah.
And they're going to use their shotgun.
Shotgun will hit both of them.
Oh, okay. That's probably pointless using the pistol then, because...
Pistol would be okay.
Yeah, but I don't think that they can make enough damage with it to even
right.
hit the armor.
The armor is ablated. You're probably worth trying.
Yeah? Okay.
Do you have your baton on you?
I do, but too far away to use it. So it'd be
True that.
pointless at this round. 20.
Yeah, so you hit. Unless surely he can't evade if he's holding me.
You can't.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, unfortunately the shot just bounces
Yeah.
off his thick armor.
Do you have a second? Yeah. The next one, this might hit.
This one does.
Oh, nice. See, look at that. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Okay, so this one does, because so his armor's lower than 15 now.
Yeah, so he kind of you kind of shoot him in a really good spot, but he doesn't let go of D. But you do,
Okay.
the shot does hit into his kind of inner.
Entities.
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
Oh
love
shit, wait, no. I have a -2 as well.
Because you're at 50%. Yeah. So
My
might be-
rolling would have been
Not your
18
damage.
instead of 20.
yeah, you still hit.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah.
that's
You
fine.
only needed a
Yeah.
13. You only needed a
Oh,
13.
okay.
So you're good. Cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Next is Pedro.
Pedro for the okay. I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm gonna move 2 to the left, and I should have clear sight of him now.
Probably
Should be
not.
clear.
I don't think I'm properly on. Like I would be sharing the square with him. Much more.
Yeah. I'm gonna say if you want to do an aimed shot for it held in his shoulder to try and loosen that joint or whatever that's holding his arm where he's got that grip on D. Otherwise, no, a normal shot ain't gonna cut it.
So you'd need to hit a 23 for an aimed shot.
Yeah. So I'd have to hit a 9 at least. At least a 9.
Otherwise, you're shooting me. It's up to you.
No, I'm gonna move again across one. So keep
Okay.
moving down.
From there, would he have a better shot?
That's his
What?
action.
Here?
Hmm.
No.
No, D, I think.
Okay.
No, yeah, it wouldn't be.
So, okay, so it's his turn.
Poe?
No, to come back
Oh.
to me later. Do combat.
Okay.
Are we allowed to do 2 move actions if we don't use another action?
You can sprint,
You can sprint, yeah.
which doubles the distance you can run.
Okay, I'll do that then. So I'll be able to move an extra 3 then, if it's a run. So can you move me again 3 spaces to the left?
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you can shoot next turn, definitely. Okay. Poe, you want to skip?
I'm assuming mine isn't going to be related to combat, so just finish the combat stuff.
Okay.
Because I'm just doing net running stuff.
Yeah. Just give me a second. Yeah, okay. I'm just reading about the martial arts.
Motherfucker! Does he have martial
This guy
arts?
knows everything! Jesus!
What kind of martial arts does this guy know?
Suddenly whips off his mask and it's fucking Jackie Chan under there.
Oh.
Like, oh, we're all fucked now.
Yeah, so he does know karate, but...
Making a beeline for the beagle.
Bone breaking strike. That'll be fun for you.
Hey! Can we mute Poe, please? Can we mute Poe?
Yeah, so, yeah. Bone breaking strike. He's gonna use that. I haven't done it yet, so I'm just reading about it. But... I guess he can't use armor breaking. Oh, yeah, no.
No, he can't. He doesn't
Right,
matter.
yeah, so he has a user action to perform a check against a target in melee range. If you hit, target suffers broken ribs crit. Yeah, so he's actually just
you
gonna
can't do that while you're holding me.
Eh?
You can't do that while you're holding me, I don't think.
Why not?
Because it doesn't say that you can do that while you're grappling, like while you're holding.
You can't do melee attacks?
You can only use choke, throw, or like punch or something. That's what it says here, but I don't know.
Oh. Okay, well in that
yeah, it
case,
does.
he's
Yeah,
he'll just choke you then. So he'll deal his body stat directly to your HP. So yeah, he'll just roll for. Oh wait, that's just flat damage. He rolls a 12.
A 12. Would that be considered melee? It would be, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't. It ignores armor. It's just straight to your HP. Because he's got you like he's got his robot hand around your neck. It's just directly to your HP.
Very good.
So he's essentially choking you. So that's one turn of choke. If you're choked for another 2 more turns, you're going to be unconscious.
Okay, am I facing towards him or away from him?
Towards.
Cool.
Alright, and yeah, that's 16 directly to your HP. Are you alive?
I'm alive.
Okay, are you 50% HP?
Maybe.
If you're 50% HP, extra -2 to your moves.
Yeah.
For any roll,
good.
that is. Yeah. Okay.
It's going
Very
well.
good.
It's going good.
Okay.
It's going well.
Right.
I'm gonna ask a question. Would you allow me to slice him with my sword? He's holding me by the throat only. There's no reason that I can't use my hand, which is still holding the sword.
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
stab him
say
with a sword.
he's gripping you so tightly, and you're off your feet that you basically can't really do a heck of a lot.
You're not
It's
allowed
like-
to Arya Stark the fucker.
Yeah, yes. Like it's like if you're actually being hung. Like you can't really do much. Like you can't really lift your arms up. It's really difficult. And that's why, because if he can't use his bone crushing strike on you, you can't use your sword on him, right? But you can try and break the grapple.
I did not choose to
Fair.
be in this action. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go to break the grapple again.
Okay.
It should be an option when you're being grappled, like kick in the nuts.
Well, if you break the grapple, you can say like, oh, you kick him in the balls and break the grapple. Right. Okay. He isn't really rolling high. Imagine if he was rolling crits. Oh my goodness.
There's
So
literally
he rolled
no
a
chance.
5, 24. Yeah. Yes, unfortunately, you can't break the grapple. He's just so strong. Alright, Ada.
I have a question. Would an electric weapon interfere with his electronics?
Yes, it would.
Okay. Ada's going to move down to the square left of him.
Here?
Yep.
Yep.
And she's going to shove her electric baton up his butthole.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not literally, but...
Figuratively, yeah.
Yeah. So...
Right, so you just leap straight off the ventilation, duck behind him, and just go whoop right up.
Well, she wasn't technically on the ventilation, she was on the ground, just next to it.
Oh, true. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just kind of...
So, the attacking with the baton is exactly the same roll as... The electric baton is the same rolling as the regular baton A, it's just a different damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's
It
a
just
rate of 5
interferes
too.
with cybernetics.
Okay, cool. So...
Remember, you're wounded.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you
shall I...
-2.
Okay, so I'll do a
Okay.
+6 instead of a +8 then.
Been here to 9.
Where's my mouse? Right, so he's gonna roll.
He can't evade.
He can't evade, can he? If he's
It's melee range.
Yeah, but he's holding me.
grapple. He's grappling
he's in,
though.
yeah, he's grappling.
Oh, but
So-
Oh,
Hey,
that's
you're
actually a good
You're the
point.
one that took the grapple. You're gonna fucking deal with the consequences.
But
The defender cannot move.
Yeah, I can't
So-
move.
he can't,
can't
dodge
move.
the attack. Yeah, I guess he just can't
No.
dodge, right?
Yeah.
That's what I
Because-
would assume, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
he's holding me as well. Like he's not gonna be nearly as agile enough to.
Yeah, well, let's just say he's basically just focused on choking you, and you just come Ada right up behind him and shove the baton right into him, and yeah, roll for damage.
Okay, so 3d6. And then because it's melee, it ignores half armor, is that right?
I would say when there's no evasion possible, do a difficulty value.
Sure.
There isn't a difficulty value for melee.
Just make one up, like.
Yeah, like a skill check. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make it like-
So can you actually roll for it then?
She did. She rolled 15.
Oh, okay, 15. Yeah. Well,
So-
he's right in front of you. Yeah, sweet ass. Yeah. So roll for damage. Oh crap. Give me a second.
And melee is half and all that bullshit.
Yeah, so it's the half armor and the electrics.
That's
And then she gets another roll as well.
yeah.
They get another roll.
Really far up the ass.
He needs to taste the crispy. Shall I roll again yet, or are you still?
Yeah. Roll again. Right. 16 and a
Hey,
13.
quadruple sixes.
13 minus 7. That's 6. Okay. And that's at 6. Okay. Cool, yeah, so just all these sparks just fly over him, and his D you can actually see, because he's got this kind of helmet on. You can see his I guess his nose, kind of, where his nose and cheeks are. You can't see his face, his mouth, because it's covered. You can't see his eyes, because where his eyes are, there are these 6 red cyber eyes that allow him to see extremely far. But as Ada shoves that baton straight into his back, and all this electric kind of, these sparks just fly all over his suit, those eyes turn off. And he can't see.
And I'm gonna gobble.
Alright, Pedro.
Sweet. So I would still have clear line of sight in this situation.
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm gonna go for another shot with the AR, and I'm also going to got to mention my combat awareness, my solo ability. I'm gonna put all 4 points into spot weakness, which allows me to add 1+ damage upper 4 armor on my first successful attack. If I get a successful attack. So
Yeah.
roll. $18.
18 with assault rifle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hit.
Yeah, you good.
Cool.
All right. Roll for damage.
16 plus
Is it rate of fire 1 or 2?
2.
2. Okay.
So that one gets +3. That one.
So 19.
Yeah, and the next one. Right, 16. That's 10. 5. 17. 5, 12. Ooh, nice. That's really high damage. Alright, so
Woo!
he ain't gonna survive this. Let me just say that.
Thank
So how about-
God.
You tell us what happens, Pedro.
Alright, so I pull up my gun and I just have a tear in my eye and I say, "This is for Chris!" And then I fire off my rounds.
Who's
And they
Chris?
go-
You mean Daniel?
Oh, Daniel, sorry. Daniel.
I was gonna say, like,
this This is for my buddy, Daniel! And then I fire off 2 rounds. And they go one into his shoulder, like I'll say he's holding up D, one goes like into his armpit, where his armpit was, straight up, and then the second one goes like straight through his bicep into his head.
Nice, yeah. So, and he just collapses on the ground. D, you're released from his chokehold. And 80, you kind of have to just stumble back a bit. His body just goes and falls over.
As he falls over, Ada turns to Pedro and is like, "Who the fuck is Daniel?"
Hey, don't bring back memories of the past, okay?
They're going to
I just
look
got
very
some
confused, but sort of then look back to the big guy on the floor.
And then I have a
Okay.
tear in my eye looking out into the view going, Daniel.
Okay. Is combat over?
Not just yet. So as the body falls over, whose
Oh.
turn is it now?
It'll be mine.
Oh,
Well, yeah, it is your
Oh,
turn.
yeah.
Oh, Poe off turn if you want to do a Poe turn.
Yeah.
I scratch my ass and I carry on Netrunner.
Do you have a sniff afterwards, or just?
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. I mean,
Yeah.
And by
Nice.
this time, does he find anything, Jaden?
We'll worry about that
Game.
afterwards.
How many
Okay.
cigarettes have you gone through by this time? Say a whole
17.
Only one, only one.
packet? Oh, only one. Amateur.
Only been
But
like
he's-
15, 20 seconds or so.
I mean, you only do the single cigarette at a time. You don't have about 5 on the go, all in at the same
Not
time.
anymore. I'm too old for
Ah,
that.
Look,
okay,
at
no.
10 seconds, you'll be chugging that cigarette back. Holy shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
so-
it would be my turn.
Yeah,
There.
so as the body falls over, you start hearing this kind of faint beeping. It's like beep, 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 and it starts picking up pace. Beep,
I don't like that beeping.
beep,
He's gonna blow,
Roof.
and I run.
Check him off the roof. Check him off the roof.
I'm running.
You're running?
I'm running 8 squares away.
I'm gonna count this as like suppressive fire, kind of. So you know how we had this thing for explosives?
Mm-hmm.
You guys can, if you pass the DV, you can escape it. But basically, there's a bomb, and it's about to go off inside his Borg frame.
Bye, fellas.
So I want you to all roll. Yeah, just evasion. Do an evasion check.
I think I'm gonna die here.
I got a 17.
Please do.
Oh, Ada.
Oi.
Minus 2 though, so that's 18,
yeah.
right?
18.
I already minus 2 off my plus, so I would have rolled 14 plus 14.
Plus 14.
Yeah, I didn't roll. I rolled plus 12, not plus 14.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys, no problem. You guys just jump straight out of the way.
Do I have time to pull the blue guy out with me?
No. No.
The loot!
And then, as you guys just both jump off in different directions, the Borg's body just explodes and pieces go flying everywhere. Now, I want you to roll a second time. Roll again.
Okay, as a point, can you bring up the picture for level 2? I just want to see if this is on top of my room because I'm going to be pissed.
It's above, slightly above your room, and the hallway.
It's 17 again for evasion.
16.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, so you guys just instantly fall straight on the ground, and all these pieces of debris just go flying over you. Some go
Can I have
flying
it on
into the
record?
basketball court. Yeah.
That I don't look at the explosion.
You don't look at the explosion.
No. Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to roll for that as well?
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're kind of like
Cool.
slightly obscured, so it's fine.
Cool. I'm just have popcorn in my hand, just watching.
Jeez.
He's looking straight at the explosion.
All right, and let's leave the combat there.
Okay.
Woo! Is
I
there
get up.
anything lootable even though the bomb has gone off? Question.
There's not much left of the.
Okay.
fucking-
I'm gonna go.
but the Netrunner, you
inspect-
can go have a look.
I'm gonna go inspect the Netrunner and just see what I can see on her, as well as just like check her pockets, check her, anything like that.
Usual scan.
I have another random question.
Yeah.
Do same team kills count as towards the first kill?
Okay, boys, we're getting a highlight. These are pictures we haven't seen.
Sorry? What?
Who's this guy at the top that you're showing us? Is this next week?
Sneak peek. Sneak peek.
You didn't see anything.
Sneak peek.
Okay, Windows R. I can go back and get that guy.
Teaser trailer.
I thought I had ended that, so that's. Yeah.
That's quite funny. Okay, so I go over to the Netrunner and just check her pockets, like, inspect, just see what she has on her.
Just her pockets?
Like, I check everything, I don't really check the net running gear too, because I'm going to take that down to Poe. I'm actually probably going to pick her up and take her down.
Okay.
After that I have inspected.
Yeah. So,
Dump a body in my room.
Ada is
Poe's
going to walk
bathroom.
up to the smudge on the ground that was the Borg and just sort of spit on it.
I'm also going to send Dr. Carver a quick text saying you want to hang out this evening.
alright, so you whip out your agent and then you just flick him a
Yeah,
message.
just hey, you want to, hang out? I'll bring the. I don't have beers.
I'm pretty
Netflix
sure
and
you're
chill?
in your room, right?
I'll bring-
I'm pretty sure you're in your room.
No, he's not in his room. We checked for him.
He's not. Oh, okay.
We checked for him when what's her name died,
That's right.
and he wasn't in there.
Thingamaboo.
So I text him something like, "Hey, pretty urgent. We need to see you back at home. Let us know when you're here."
Yeah.
Something like that.
And of course you've got the Watanabe's downstairs. Sada's like dead.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but they probably need some medical attention too.
Yeah.
And then back to the important question: what's me loot?
So, looking at the Netrunner, her suit is completely worn. Her net running I guess like you'd call it the goggles, the headset to be able to see into the net. The net architecture is completely destroyed, and there are a few bullet holes through the right shoulder of the net running suit. But Poe might be able to salvage that and make use of it. But its SP is only 1 right now.
Very good. Anything in her pockets? What's the pistol she's got?
The pistol, she's got a heavy pistol.
Lovely.
But there's only 2 mags in there, so like 16 individual.
So heavy pistol, assuming that's 3d6 rate of fire 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Seeing as we never repaired my heavy pistol, I'm going to chuck that shit away and replace it.
Okay.
So now I have that heavy pistol. So I have a working heavy pistol again. Lovely.
You send away for your pistol to be repaired.
Yeah, I'm going to flick that guy a text saying it. Cancel the repair order. I'm not paying you. But no,
Okay.
I didn't actually send it away for repair. I sent it away for a quote because Jaden didn't know how much he was going to charge me.
Yeah. Well, I guess it worked out in the end, right?
Yeah, very good.
While D is looting, Ada's going to start hobbling towards the door, and if nothing's going to happen, then they're going to start hobbling down the stairs towards the Watanabe's.
Hey
apartment.
Ada, I told Dr. Carver we need him back ASAP. He should be here. Hopefully he'll be here soon.
They flick you a thumbs up without saying anything and just sort of stumble through the door and
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
start
gonna
going down
pick
the
up.
stairs.
I'm gonna pick up the Netrunner and say, "Hey Pedro, do you want to take this chick down to Poe? See if you can salvage any of this netrunning gear."
And I'm gonna reply, nah, I'm gonna scrounge around and see if I can find anything in the debris.
Sweet as, I'll take it down. Okay.
Okay, so as
Sorry,
you guys
go
are
down.
all doing that, we're gonna go over to Pedro, who's just jacked into the.
Poe.
Poe.
Yeah, not me. I have no new running skills.
Yes. So Poe, you've gone into the data pad, or have you gone into the network of the building?
Of the building, yeah.
Of the building. So okay, so you've walked out of your apartment and gone down towards the entrance to the apartment where there is the access, where you guys saw the light.
I have access in my room.
Oh, you do. Yes, you do.
I don't,
you?
but I do.
You don't, but you do. Yes.
Wink, wink.
Shall we all be muting for this next conversation?
No, it's fine. So yeah, Poe gained access a while ago, before our first session.
There's just an Ethernet cable coming out of our door, running around to the access point down the corridor.
No one ever thought to ask what the fuck
Not
it was.
suspicious at all.
I actually forgot about that we did that. Yeah. So you've got root access to the entire architecture, the very basic architecture of the building itself. So you've got access to the control nodes to control the same sprinklers that were used by the Netrunner upstairs, and you can access anything else, like power or anything.
All hypothetical, of course, yeah.
Yes, all hypothetical, yes, exactly. So, are you wanting to use some kind of interface ability to see what's been going on?
I guess it was just more of a... Originally it was to check to see if there was a hacker, if there was a netrunner in the system at that time, which I guess when I checked there wasn't. And then it would be just making sure that she hasn't left anything malicious behind. Or she hasn't, done things she shouldn't have.
Yeah. Alright, I want you to roll your interface. Do an interface roll.
Okay. Interface. What's that, a 4? Yeah, 4. Okay. 8.
Oh, you crit.
No crit. No?
Yeah, so as far as you can...
Sorry.
Yeah,
no
so
mind.
you got an 8 and she got a 13. So you can tell that someone has been in the network, but you can't quite make out what exactly has been accessed or manipulated.
Okay.
You're like, so I'll try again, and I'll try again, and I'll sit here till they fucking figure it out.
Well, it's not one of those things you can just keep
I know.
trying. It's not like you
I'm
keep
just-
attacking, right? Yeah.
Those-
But whoever's done this has done a pretty decent job.
It's a good thing we don't have cameras in our apartments.
Yeah.
Yes.
We know of
Well,
Mr. Poe.
hey, I don't know what you're talking about.
So is there anything else you wanted to do in the net architecture?
I mean, the trouble is the apartment.
There's lots of things.
Yeah.
There's not really anything to do on the system.
Okay. So, is that
Maybe
done?
secure it.
Secure it.
Yeah, just see if there's any holes and just patch it up, so to say.
Yeah, so I would say that you can basically tell that they entered it pretty cleanly, about as clean as you entered it, and they haven't really broken or moved anything around that needs to necessarily be repaired in the coding or anything. So they have had access, they've potentially left something there or manipulated it in some way, but you can't tell even though you've got root access.
Cool.
Yeah, so as you're doing that and fiddling, Dee and Pedro burst into the room with this corpse.
No, Pedro's
No,
on the roof.
I'm up on
looking.
the roof.
Oh yeah, right,
Yeah.
you're doing it. Yeah. Okay, so Dee,
So-
you burst into the room with this
Hey,
woman's body.
Poe! I brought you a girlfriend.
Why would I want this?
I don't know. You might. This is your shit. Can you use it, or do you want me to dispose of her?
Damn it! Look, bullet hole there.
Hey, I told Ada to keep her alive. You don't. Hey, if you don't want it, I'm just giving you the option.
I don't want it. Trash.
Okay. I chuck her onto Pedro's bed and say, "No problem," and walk. While I do, I go down to the Watanabe's door. I assume Ada's already in there.
Yeah, Ada
And
will
so-
be in there on her knees in front of Yui with her arms open, sort of offering just to. I think Ada needs a hug as much as Yui does at this point.
Yeah, so you're basically in there just sitting there and holding Yui, and
Yeah.
Yui and Hideo are just kind of crying together, just and leaning over the body because the combat didn't last. Like we were obviously playing for a long time, but it was only
So,
like
a
5
few
minutes.
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
so they're still
Um,
mourning. But as you're doing that, you actually hear some footsteps running, and it's actually Dr. Carver. He runs into the apartment and sees you guys through the doorway sitting in there in the apartment, and he just runs straight in. Oh, what's going on? What's going on?
We had a bit of an intrusion. Can you see to them?
She's dead. Ada, what happened? Hideo.
Ada's just gonna be sort of silently just holding Yui at this point.
Was it the Tiger Claws? Did they finally attack the...
What's the name of the guys that are doing this again?
Militech.
Yeah, Ada's just gonna be like, goddamn fucking Militech.
Militech? What? Oh, what on earth were they doing here? This is the combat zone. They never come in the combat zone. And he just kind of drops to his knees and looks at Sada. Oh, I'm sorry, Hideo. She's dead. And Hideo just kind of lowers his head and pulls Yui into him. And he's just crying.
As he takes Yui, Ada's gonna stand up and she's gonna be pretty beaten up, like bleeding, and
Yeah.
should take a
Obviously
grenade
has been
for-
hit by a fucking grenade and
Yeah, 2 grenades technically.
yeah.
And Dr. Carver kind of moves his attention over to you and goes, "Oh, Ada, you need to come upstairs right away. I need to see to those injuries."
just gonna like follow.
Yeah. So he pretty much wraps his arm around you and just starts taking you upstairs to the to his apartment.
As Ada's going upstairs, I say, "I'll check on everyone, make sure no one else was injured." And I walk down. I walk down to the door that has the green light under it.
Pink light.
The pink light that no one knows who's in there.
Yeah.
And I break the door open.
Okay. I want you to roll for. What would that be actually? Is it
like body maybe?
Dex.
Athletics, maybe. Close
Yeah.
to really.
Yeah. I'll do athletics roll.
So what? D10 plus?
Your base athletics.
Or brawling, maybe, if you're using your physical.
Yeah, whatever you want to say it is. Athletics or brawling. It's probably... I mean, I want it to be brawling, because, you know, that's what I hire at, but you tell me.
I don't know, because you kind of...
Athletics would be like...
The whole body.
Yeah.
You tell me what you want it to be, and that's what I'll roll. I don't mind either way.
Athletics.
I critically failed.
Roll again.
Fuck!
Go.
You break your fucking arm!
Good thing Dr. Carver's back.
Yeah. Well, I'm off.
Oh wait, you also have a -2, right? Because weren't you at 50% HP?
Don't worry about that. Okay,
So
so
you're
I hit a 5
5.
onto the door.
A 5?
Yeah.
You are now dead.
Face.
Right,
Yeah, you're just-
4.
You're just dead. Yeah, so you basically go to charge the door with your shoulder, right? But yeah, you kind of run forward and smash it with your shoulder, but the door doesn't budge, and you just hear a cracking as you do that, and you just fall limp to the ground, and basically you've smashed in your shoulder. Now I'm actually going to give you a critical injury here. Give me a second. Where is it?
Is that the...
As a point, I'm pretty sure Pedro already broke through one of these doors with like almost nothing as well.
Mm.
No, I haven't broken through a door yet. I was going to picklock the door, but I didn't.
You are going to have...
No, I think that was Poe. I think Poe was going to break down the door of what's his name.
No,
but it
you
was already
broke
open.
into the Watanabe's door. Last round.
It wasn't me.
Well, you did a critical fail.
Yeah.
So, you have you're going to suffer the torn muscle injury. You're going to have -2 to all your melee attacks. Okay.
What's the number underneath the hit points? On the HP weapons and armor. So I've got my maximum. Yeah.
Is that your death roll?
That's half your health, and then that's when you have -2 to all your actions.
Okay, well mine says 0. Should I have 25 in there as half my health?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then your death save is just your body.
So. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah, D, you've suffered a bit of a sprained shoulder, and you just kind of collapse on the ground.
Do I take any damage?
No. You just
Okay.
got a bit of a funny shoulder now, and that'll take like a good week or so to get right.
Sweet. Lucky we got 2 weeks off.
We'll see. No.
In that case, I say, oh, fuck it, and then walk up to Dr. Carver's room too.
Yeah. Okay, so as you walk into Dr. Carver's room, just say you walk upstairs, you walk in, he's already treating you, Ada, and he's just dealing with some bits of shrapnel that have kind of embedded in your shoulders or wherever. But otherwise, it's not too much to deal with. He's just kind of patching you up, some bandages, things like that. But you will have to take the next week just to play it safe. So next week, if you're heading off to work, you're going to have to do some maybe office work for the week. Yeah. Just basically take it easy. And then D, you walk in and Dr. Carver turns to you. What happened to you?
Well, you know, sometimes some big fuckers hold you around the throat.
Alright, well go sit there in the corner and I'll deal with you in a minute. For goodness sake, you people are insane.
Gotta protect the household.
Yeah, Ada's gonna sort of say to him, like, they're trying to take our home.
They're trying to take, what, the apartment?
Seems like it.
Why would they want a small little measly apartment in the combat zone? I mean, no offense, of course.
Ada's gonna suddenly... Yeah, Ada's gonna suddenly remember that Poe had mentioned previously.
A ding pops up on Ada's agent, and it's email. I send over
technically,
the
it was the same day, It was just this morning.
Yeah. But I went to go grab you when I looked for the child. So that thing had died down. I send the email through to her.
Yep. So, Ada pings that up.
What is on the email?
I don't know.
Is it the one that you sent to me, Poe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The file that he could retrieve from the
Could you send that to Ada?
Sorry if you guys can hear my cat, by the way. She wants feeding. We might need to have a break soon so that I can...
Oh, we're gonna stop soon.
Oh, okay.
We sent half of the enemies away. I feel.
Meow.
There you go. I think that worked.
Okay, let's open this. Can you hear her?
A little bit, but it doesn't annoy me. I like cats.
Okay. Error, loading file. Access denied. Error, uploading override. Access granted. Loading file. CC, WorldSat, Night City Communications, NN54, City Center Head Office, Affiliate. Subject, regarding hire of private Militech security for Spec Op in Combat Center, Old Japantown. Redacted. As per your
Ada,
request.
did you say NN54?
That means something to you?
Well, it's Network News 54, isn't it? The biggest media megacorp in Night City.
Guess so. As per your request, I've hired 5 private security guards to protect our asset while he is out in the field. The communications tower will likely require demolition of the 3 apartment buildings on the western side of the street. The redacted asset will require an unmarked Militech vehicle capable of transporting 5 men, as well as the surveying equipment. The apartment buildings in the area are largely uninhabited, so the asset should expect little resistance from locals. Should there be any booster gangers or the like, the men will take care of it. Militech has already briefed them on the situation, and the guards will be wearing unmarked uniforms as per NN54's conditions. Regards, redacted, file end. Son of a bitch.
So they want to build some kind of communications tower, or...?
They're gonna tear us down for a fucking communications tower.
Well, I suppose their network connections are kind of shoddy in the combat zone, aren't they? So I suppose they want to cover as much of the city as possible.
God damn it.
Wait, doesn't Hideo work for DMS?
I don't know. I've never asked him about his job.
Yes, well, DMS is Diverse Media Systems. They're NN54's #1 competitor.
Should probably ask him about it, but I'm not entirely sure now is the right time.
Yes, well, I suppose. Well, what happened to all those men in the corridor? I mean, we can't just leave those bodies there. Where
sort
are
of
the
shuffles to
Andersons?
herself.
Where's Rex?
Good question. Someone go find them. I need a sleep.
Right. Well, I have the Andersons' numbers on my agent. How about I'll deal with you in D, and I'll give them a call.
Sounds great. Thanks, Doc.
No problem. And of course, this is on the house, alright? Don't you worry. It's fine. And he kind of
Ada's gonna look at him a little confused, like, "Oh, thank you."
And now we're gonna go back to Pedro, who's upstairs, kind of rummaging through all the debris.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be scrounging around the debris. So I'm just trying to find if there was anything left from the bomb or anything that could give us indication as to try unearth a bit more of the situation going on.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, I want you to roll 1d10. I want you to roll for... what's it?
Reveal object.
Where's that?
Where's that?
Conceal. Conceal reveal object.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe just perception. Oh no, I'm gonna go with concentration. Roll for concentration.
oh fuck yeah, thank God.
I want you to concentrate on all that debris.
We need to have a roll for looting.
20. Whoa. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna say that you're looking through basically there's like this ash and little pieces of armor, but you're not really familiar with the makeup of a Borg. You're not familiar with their frame or the cybernetics and whatnot, so it all just kind of looks like nothing to you, but some of the stuff there looks like it could fetch a few eddies.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that stuff and put it into my backpack.
Okay.
Bag of holding.
Bag.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say you pick up like a couple handfuls of this junk, basically junk from the Borg, and maybe about 3 piles of 3 good handfuls of just junk that are each worth about 100 eddies each.
Alright, awesome. I pocket that, and then I start making my way down to mine and Poe's room.
Okay. So Poe, what are you doing at this time?
After doing that, after sending the email, sort of stand up, big stretch, light another cigarette, and then I'm going to head out to the apartment and just start putting like towels down on the floor and just start drying things.
Yeah. And is that woman on your bed, the dead Netrunner?
I'm not really paying attention.
Okay.
It's not his bed.
Pedro's problem.
I'm about to find out.
Yeah, so as you're standing there, Poe, out of the corner of your eye while you're just airing things out, her body's on the bed. Is that where you put the body?
Yeah.
The body actually starts moving. And just out of the corner of your eye, Poe, you can see arms trying to move and a face trying to, and you hear
Just casually walk over and just like pin down her arms. Hello?
Help me.
Okay. And I'm just gonna sort of, because I'm not a very strong person, I'm just gonna like just with her wrists, I'm just gonna drag her off of the bed and just sort of like drag her out the corridor and just try and take her upstairs.
Alright, so so basically you pull her off and she just falls limp on the ground, and blood just starts pooling out everywhere because you basically hit a bullet wound that went through in her shoulder. She's got a bullet still in her, and she just starts bleeding out right in front of you, all over the wet clothes and stuff. a wet towel.
I
So,
just stop so I don't get blood everywhere.
yeah.
I just turn back around, just carry on cleaning.
Okay. Yeah, you don't hear any more noise, and she's kind of still like, you see a little bit of movement, and like her lips are like moving just ever so slightly, but she's dying basically.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
Is she American?
Well, you're not in the room, so you can't see for yourself.
Alright.
But upstairs anyway, Dr. Carver finishes with you, Ada. You're kind of all bandaged up. You got some bandages on your arms, around your torso, and you've got. He's given you some pain medicine. Basically, he's got a good stash of some antibiotics and stuff like that. But he's just given you some pain medicine, and now he's got you, D, down on his workbench on the chair, and he's just dealing with you. Now you actually got choked pretty bad by the Borg, and you've got these big red marks all around your neck, and he's just examining that. What actually choked you there, D?
There was this fucking big Borg upstairs.
They sent a Borg after you.
Well, no fucking normal guy would be able to do this.
Well, I can't say I've ever heard of this. These injuries are rather strange.
What are you trying to say?
Well, what kind of metal would have caused injuries like this? Some kind of new alloy from Militech, perhaps?
All I know is he was fucking strong.
Yes, well, I thought I heard an explosion actually when I was walking back from work. Was that
Yeah.
you?
Well, he didn't like, his body seemed to not like dying. They didn't want us to have any leftovers by the looks of it. He removed himself.
Well,
Also, I have no fucking idea what accent I'm giving D here. It's not accurate.
around
but
and you'll
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going with it.
Yes, well, I can't believe you all dealt with that. That's really impressive. Well,
Well,
I
thanks, Doc.
think that should. And he drops some his little 4 steps down on his little work cart table thing. I think that just about does it, D. And you can pay me sometime. Shout me some ramen across the street, maybe.
Oh, you know me, Doc. I'm always good for my pay.
Yes. Now, Ada, are you still in the room, or have you left?
I think both
So-
senses.
I think she's left.
Yeah, Ada, sorry. No, Ada is on their way down to their apartment.
Okay, sweet as. Yeah, so Dr. Carver.
Forgetting that everything was wet, so they're going to get to their room, want to collapse on the bed, and then get really pissed off when it's soaking wet.
Yeah. Yeah, so Dr. Carver kind of helps you up, D, and pats you on the back and says, "There's a good lad. I'll catch you later then. I
Thanks,
guess
Doc.
I should go downstairs and help the Watanabes." And he kind of picks up all his stuff and rushes past you to go downstairs. Close the door behind you, would you?
Sure, Doc.
Yeah, and he just runs past you. And where are you off to now, D? Are you gonna go down, or are you gonna go back to your room?
I'm gonna go check in on Rico and what's her name?
Gina?
Gina.
Hmm.
Because I'm just gonna go down the hallway, just checking all the thing. I'm gonna smash the Anderson's door, smash. You know what I mean? Like just
Yeah.
knocking and just saying, "Everyone alive?"
Yeah, so the Andersons went out, right? So because it's the same day as last time, so they had gone off to the Badlands for the weekend.
Sure.
Rico left after he talked to you, after he wanted you to get him to take him on a little bit of a joyride.
Sure.
So he would be still down in the bar because it's about I would say it's about like 7 at night or 8 at night now, if not a little later. So he's still not back. But Gina's door is closed and you don't hear anything. You don't even hear the animals.
I knock again and say, "Hey, Gina, it's D. Are you in there?" Gina, they're all gone now. We scared them off. Oh, she must have gone out. And then I'll walk downstairs and just check on the Watanabes and update Ada that everyone, there's no one else upstairs to be checked in on.
Okay. Yeah, so you go down the stairs and into the just past the doorway of the Watanabes and peek in, and yeah, they're still huddling over Sada's corpse, basically, and Dr. Carver's trying to, I guess, trying to comfort them, and he's put a sheet over the body now, just to cover it. Yeah.
Is Dee at the door, like looking in?
Yeah.
Like we're hearing sort of like voices and stuff. I'm just gonna like lean my head out the door and see Dee, and just shout out, Dee, your girl, she's alive.
I'll say, hey Doc, can you come look at this lady?
Meanwhile, you guys can hear punching and swearing coming from Ada's room.
And Pedro, where are you? Are you coming back down now?
I'll be on the first floor, yeah, so I'll be on.
Yeah. So you're kind of nearing coming around the corner as well, and almost bump into D.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
What's going on, mate?
What's going on here?
Oh, apparently that chick is alive. She's down in your room.
What the fuck? And then
Poe wanted to keep the body.
Fucking Poe. And then I kind of just quickly brush past D and then head into the room to assess the situation.
What's the doc doing?
Ah, Pedro, you're alive. Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you too, Chumba. How are you?
I'm good. D left your gift on your bed.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this blood everywhere? What was going on?
Keep the blood there. Stop it. It's stained carpet, you know.
Yeah, okay. And then I get down on my hands and knees and try, put pressure as much as I can on this shoulder wound that's gushing out.
I thought you were gonna say like scoop the blood back in.
He's bleeding out! Stop! Somebody help! Put it back in!
Floor sack!
So as you lean down, the woman, because she's still got the net-running goggles over her eyes, but you see her mouth's trying to, her lips are trying to mouth a word, but it's just coming out as a whisper. She's like,
Hey guys, she's trying to say something. I can't quite hear it. Does anyone can try come over here and try word it out. Try find out what she's trying to say.
I speak whisper.
I speak whisper.
You're not great English.
Speak whisper, Poe?
I've got lip reading, so yeah, I'll go over and do a lip reading check.
Yeah. So roll for the lip reading.
Also, might put a lot of points into that.
Oh,
no!
Oh, I'm gonna fail. Well,
you can only lip read Russian.
Yeah, you're trying to lip read English.
Oh no! 7.
Yeah, so you're kind of you crouch down and you look extremely confused because you can't really tell, but
she's mouthing "fuck you."
I'm just gonna like just walk away and just start cleaning again.
Yeah, so you think that she's saying the word strawberry.
Okay.
And I'm assuming Ada can hear these guys all
Yeah,
in the room opposite.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well Ada's gonna open the door and be like, what the fuck's going on now?
I've got a... okay.
Am I dragging... I'm bringing Dr. Carver down by this point.
Oh, Dr. Carver's with the Watanabes.
He's already down.
No, I'm persuading him to come down.
Okay.
Come down
Doc,
the hall.
you gotta come look at this lady. If she knows anything, we gotta know.
Oh, alright, Hideo, just wait here, alright? I'll be back soon. And he stands up and pushes and to the hallway and down to you guys in the apartment.
Sorry, Hideo.
Pedro's apartment.
We have to find out what's causing all this. Sorry, Hideo.
Oh my goodness, she's bleeding out all over the place. Why didn't you bring me here earlier? And he kind of just pushes you guys all out of the way and drops to his knees, and he lifts up her head and she's trying to say something. Oh,
What's she trying to say, Doc?
I don't know. And he kind of puts his ear right by her mouth and she says, Streamline.
Hey, Poe.
Duh.
You know anything about net running that has to do with Streamline?
Oh, obviously. I invest in Netrunner in Russia. I know everything.
Alright, there's your girlfriend is yes, your girlfriend is saying Streamline. She's whispering Streamline.
No, that's a bit weird. That's
Why
I
is that weird?
Sure.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, and we're gonna leave it there for the night. On that final word, Streamline. Yeah, so a bit shorter tonight, but because last week we didn't finish this portion in that session, we didn't have enough time today to also do this and also another session.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, so this week a little shorter, but that means that next week we can fit in a normal session rather than rush through everything.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Cool, and yeah, basically, so in 2 weeks it will have been 2 weeks.
Right.
So.
Funny that.
But yeah.
So
Ada and D, you guys will need to rest for 1 week. Not
so
do
I'll
anything
only get
strenuous.
So the first week nothing happens. Second week something happens. We'll do the roll.
Can you run through
So
that
does that
again?
mean? Yeah. So does that mean we don't roll for the first week, only the second week?
No, you don't roll a hustle.
Okay.
You will roll for the fumble table, because bad things
Okay.
can still happen to you.
So we
Right.
do the bi-weekly check ourselves, and then do you want us to write something in the text exchange about it, or are we just writing it ready for when the session starts next?
Write it ready for when the session starts, and we'll just do a brief talk about it at the start of the session.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay?
Yarp.
Very good.
Cool. So you guys can heal back up, and I'll see you guys
Oh,
next
thank goodness.
time.
I'm very
Thank
happy
goodness.
about that.
You,
Do you guys know how low I was?
I was on 16.
I was on 19. No, I was
Yeah,
on. I was on lower than that. I was on 16 as well.
Yeah, 16 out of 50 hours.
Yeah,
I was
very
16
low.
out of 45.
I love how you guys are soaking up all the damage, and me and Poe just
Can I point
Well, I've
out
taken a bit of damage.
that
have it.
I wouldn't
Oh,
have
have it.
taken. I wouldn't have taken 2 grenades if D hadn't have shot the guy that lowered his fucking weapon.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
we don't. Yeah, but the thing is, we didn't know what was happening. He's just shot me, and then he lowers his weapon. Like
After with the
that
other guy
doesn't.
walking away.
Yeah, but like all I know, like all my character knows, is that he shot me, and then he lowered his weapon. I'm gonna shoot him back.
I did find that really funny. Like, as soon as you said you're
Oh,
gonna
no.
shoot him, I was like, oh no, here we go. And the Borg just turns around back towards you guys.
The thing is, it was like they did a great job, and then it was just like, yeah, but my character doesn't know that information.
Yeah.
It's like, all I know is that I've just been shot for fucking like 20 hit points, and I'm
Yeah.
pissed.
Yeah.
I do
Oh.
have a question
Keep soaking up that
for
damage.
Jaden, but it's
Yeah.
not necessarily one that needs to be done now. It's more like a hypothetical. How much would a little robotic rat cost?
A robotic rat?
Yeah. 'Cause you said
Um,
like, or can I'm assuming the rats that exist in this world are still
yeah, rats
like
are still
action.
around.
okay.
I'd say rats
Okay,
are still
well-
around.
How much for a rat?
An actual rat? It's
Yeah, how
free.
much
Just go ask Yui to get one for you.
What is it? I want
Pretty
to.
bad.
I want
Oh my
to
god, I
grab
hate this.
one for
Preferably
Yui
disease-free.
because she obviously likes rats, so Ada wants to get her one, like cage her one up and her to have as a pet to try and cheer
Yeah.
her up after losing her mother.
Yeah, well, how about you can give that to her at next session? So you have about 2 weeks to try and catch one, and you should have no problem
Right.
getting one. And you could probably take it up to Gina. Gina's good with animals. Maybe she could make sure it's got no rabies or anything. I don't know what
Good.
the heck rats will have on them.
AIDS.
AIDS. Yeah.
COVID.
Oh, jeez. COVID 2077 or 2045.
COVID 400.
Yeah.
COVID 45.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Right, anyway, I'll catch you
Yeah.
guys later.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yep.
Cheers.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.